Shalom, I'm Koen, and today I'm going to review the entry of Israel at Eurovision 2023, Noa Kirel with the song Unicorn. Noa Kirel was the first Eurovision representative that was announced for this year's edition. She was announced as the Israeli representative by the broadcaster Koen when she herself didn't even know she was competing yet. Noa distanced herself from the statement first because she still had to decide whether she wanted to go or not. The other person in line to go if Noa would decline the offer was her ex-boyfriend Mergui. On the 10th of August, Noa Kirel was officially confirmed as the Israeli representative of Eurovision 2023. On the 8th of March, her entry Unicorn was released together with the music video. Not everyone was happy with Noa being the artist for Israel this year, since she told in an interview that even though she had the chance to not serve in the IDF, the Israeli army, which is mandatory in Israel, she still did and is also proud to have done so. Though Noa could have gotten an exemption because she only has one kidney, she still wanted to go and serve in the army, which is what lots of Euro fans are not happy about because of the Israel-Palestine conflict. And Noa seems to be very pro-Israel since she did not turn down serving in the army even though she had the option to. And I mean, Israel's participation has always kind of been a hot topic among Euro fans because of the Israel-Palestine conflict, so this also rubbed some Euro fans the wrong way. There are also some people who have pointed out that the lyrics of Unicorn might also be some form of Zionist propaganda because of lyrics like, "No, I'm not your enemy, so if you're gonna do it, don't do it. Hey, do you want to check my DNA? Older stories, time to go away." Other Euro fans claimed that this was nonsense. In an interview, Noa was being asked about these lyrics and was asked if the lyrics are in some way about the way the world looks at Israel, to which Noa responded by saying that that's true, with taking the "hey, do you want to check my DNA" line as an example and saying that this is about the way that we're all the same and we shouldn't look at all the differences between us.
For me, it almost sounds like you are talking about Israel's image in the world.
Also, as well, yeah. I'm saying in the song, "Hey, do you want to check my DNA?" And we all have the same DNA. Doesn't matter what your religion, where you're coming from. And it's all about that. Today, the world is so open. Let's listen to each other. Doesn't matter where you're coming from, what your religion is. Just listen to each other and to understand we're all the same.
Look, Israel's participation is basically being talked about every year, since it is pretty remarkable that looking at Israel's political environment, they are a participating country in the Eurovision Song Contest. There were also lots of protests surrounding Israel's participation and them being the host country of Eurovision in 2019 because of the conflict, but as far as I know, there wasn't ever an official statement from the EBU addressing these protests and these concerns, which I think only makes it a very logical reaction for Eurofans and just people in general to question why, since other countries that people have talked about and about their concerns about them participating have been addressed by the EBU. So I think it's not that weird that people are going to be critical about these things. About the entry, I didn't expect Israel to select an artist so soon, but I feel like it may have had something to do with Michael Ben-David, the representative of last year, misbehaving so much during Eurovision and the Israeli broadcaster wanting to be disassociated from him as soon as possible. Though I don't know if this is really true, of course, but it could be a possibility. I kind of feel like Unicorn by Noa Kirel is 5 songs in one, which I'm not sure if I like it or not. I like the feminine part of the lyrics. I like the dance break. I actually feel like every part of the song is nice and would have been a nice song by itself, but together in the same song kind of feels almost chaotic. I've listened to it quite a lot in the beginning, but it's kind of grown off of me. Also, lyrics like "I'm gonna stand here like a unicorn," I don't know, it kind of gives Sasha Velour saying,
"A queen who combines all the excitement of smiling with the thrill of just standing there."
Though I'm pretty sure Noa Kirel is not just going to be standing there on stage, since there is a dance break, which Noa introduces with "You wanna see me dance? Watch me," which I think could be the part of the performance they're going to show in the recap. I gotta say, I do feel like this song is made with a staging already in mind, and that's why it sounds so chaotic in the studio version, but maybe it all comes together in the staging. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Also, I can't help but feel like they were inspired by Spain's entry last year, but I'm excited to see what the staging will look like. The lyrics being about Zionist propaganda, I don't know if that is intentional or if people are just reading into that way because of the political conflict. Like, there are also people that have pointed out that this could be the case with every past Israeli entry. I don't know, it could all just be coincidence, it could also not be coincidence, but the fact that this is a discussion kind of makes it remarkable that Israel is like still participating without any of these issues or concerns by people really being addressed. Look, Noa Kirel is one of the biggest pop stars of Israel, so I'm sure the performance will be good. I have no doubt that Israel is qualifying to the grand final. Yes, they're in the first semifinal, which is the strong semifinal this year. It's a very competitive semifinal, but I feel like the semifinal is seen as such a competitive semifinal because of entries like Israel that are already being seen as definite qualifiers. I even think Israel has a chance of ending up in the top 5 of the grand final, because I feel like this could be a performance that the televoters will really like, as well as the juries, if the song is performed well vocally as well, which I feel like will be the case. So to conclude, I kind of feel like Israel's entry this year sounds like 5 songs in one, which I'm not really sure about if I like it or not, though I think there is no doubt that Israel is qualifying this year, since I feel like this entry is made with the performance already in mind, and since Noa Kirel is a very big pop star in Israel, I'm expecting a good performance. I think in the grand final, Israel could end up in the top 5, but top 10 at least. And that's about all for now. What do you think of Unicorn? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you liked this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully until next time. Shalom.